Up, Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one only Packer Girl 89. Today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Dr. Stone Season 1, Episode 2, titled King of the Stone World. So, before we get to today's episode, I have to mention this, is that I'm still very, very disappointed that TMS Entertainment did not give Trump his anime debut like they should have. They're fucking cowards for doing that shit. Also, Dr. Stone Twitter account, seriously, stop with saying that Senku and Taiju basically have a bromance. They do not have a bromance. That's not a bromance. Senku just using the fuck out of Taiju. That's all he doing. The true bromance is Senku and Jen. That is the true ultimate bromance. And also Senku and Chrome, which I love that in the opening we have a shot of Senku and Chrome together. That makes me so goddamn happy. But and also in the opening, I'm very, very happy that we see my husbando Jen, which, by the way, he had a fantastic chapter today. Make sure you guys go check out my live reaction for it, because oh god, it made my fucking life. Anyway, where we're starting off adaptation wise is going to be with chapter 3's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. Obviously, we're just going straight to page 2 of chapter 3's adaptation of the manga. I'm kind of disappointed TMS didn't have the narration from from the beginning of chapter 3. That would have just been the best way to set up the recap. They didn't need to do all that shit with the recap. They could have just done the first page of chapter 3 and like had this really good setup, because Boichi and Hinagaki give a great setup for this chapter. So it just really is disappointing on the writing front. Okay, the 4-minute 12-second mark, when we see like the corpse that Senku's imagining, it's way too small compared to the manga, which is very disappointing. But I will say this: I like the color palette for the background. Looks pretty. I really like it. Also, the line work on Senku's face on the right side of the frame. Oh my god, it's so nice. Senku is actually wrong on that, because later in the manga, sorry, I'm spoiling it, but god damn it, I got to, because this is totally wrong, because Yuzuriha is actually able to put the stone pieces back together, and then the people are still alive, which is really goddamn cool. And it's just something that's in hindsight now that the logic kind of got retconned in a way. Or I'm not, sorry, where's logic? I meant lore. Got kind of retconned here. Okay, the 4-minute 35-second mark, like, why is the hand that Senku has the nitric acid, it's like right at Taiju's ass? It's not supposed to be there. Like, it's supposed to be like way further up. It's really, really, like really, are you trying to force this bromance on us, TMS Entertainment? Because it ain't working. Nuh-uh. I didn't think Senku had a bromance with Taiju when I started covering this manga way back. Way back when it first started serializing, and I don't think they have a bromance now. So I don't know why they're doing this. Stop it. This is something that I was worried about last week, and I'm really, really getting concerned with the art here. Senku's supposed to make this really hilarious facial expression, and it's not here. Like, Boichi does some really hilarious facial expressions in the manga, and I wanted to see it here. I mean, Toka is giving it to us in Danbaru. I don't understand why TMS Entertainment can't give it to us here. Now we're getting the funny facial expressions, but we're not getting, like, we didn't get the first one, which kind of bothers me. Like, really? Come on, guys. And also, like, this episode really proves that this is not a bromance going on between Taiju and Senku. Senku just using Taiju. See, well, fuck, even last episode kind of proved it too. But still, like, I just don't understand how people are getting bromance out of this. This ain't bromance. No. Okay, the 5-minute 43-second mark, 44-second mark. TMS Entertainment, that is not the same fucking line I see. Oh my god, that line looks so goddamn bad. Oh, I was so worried about it, because Boichi, like, if you look in the manga, the level of detailing Boichi gives us is amazing. And, like, also in the eyes, like, you see the eye veins and shit, and it looks so creepy and badass. That ain't here. What the fuck? This don't even look like a lion. I don't even know what the fuck this looks like. But this ain't no line. I don't understand. I don't understand this. I will say this: and TMS Entertainment has always done beautiful, beautiful landscapes in their anime, and this is no different. Like I said it last week too, the landscapes look so gorgeous. Oh my god, I can't get over how beautiful they are. And seriously, Bones, you need to take note because this is what forest is supposed to look like. There were supposed to be lionesses here too. What the hell? The lionesses aren't here. Okay, I'm questioning why. I have to ask why were they not there? The lionesses, they show up a little bit, like at the 6 minute, like 43, 45 second mark. And god, they look awful. Oh my god, the lionesses look terrible. The soundtrack is sounding so much better this week. Because last week the soundtrack was meh. This week the soundtrack, it's actually epic and I like it. I gotta say, the soundtrack's not the only thing that's better this week. Taiju's definitely looking a lot better. Because this week, I have to point this out, even though I don't like Taiju, but I have to point it out, is a problem I had with the art last week, art and animation, was Taiju looked a little too thin compared to his manga counterpart, and he looks a lot better this week, so well done for fixing that, TMS Entertainment. What the hell, where are my backgrounds, yo? Like, I know you guys give me shit for talking about backgrounds, but like, when Taiju is, declaring that he's going to protect Senku, like there's like Boichi puts like really cool looking backgrounds in the panels, and I was hoping we were going to see that here, but I guess not. We're going to see the flashback of like Taiju protecting Senku, like that. Oh, there it is. Okay, it took a second. It was just out of order, but there it is. It's at the 7 minute 34 second mark. There's no blood coming out of Taiju's nose. That's the only problem I have with the flashback, but something I gotta really mention here that I've noticed, especially compared to last week, well, actually last week it was pretty good too, but the character movement is just really, really nice. It's so nice and fluid compared to, like, for example, Black Clover, what Studio Period does in Black Clover, and to an extent to sometimes what Madhouse has done with Diamond No Ace Act 2. The character movements end up being a little too stiff for my liking. But anyway, let's keep going. This was definitely skipped. Thinking rationally, when we make our move to a run, it's got to be both of us. Sure, got it. Like for the yeah, and also what was skipped was like you see in this panel as well. When Taiju's thinking of fighter, you see Goseko going, and I really kind of wanted to see that animated. It's not fair. And there is TSUKASA at the 7 minute, like 57, 58 second mark, and I gotta say that even though it looks really good for the most part, I wish there was just a little bit more line work in the body. It's not, it looks incomplete, at least for me. But I want to just double check one other thing. Yeah, okay, I'm talking about the 7 minute 55 second mark for a second here, because when you see Senku's, or not Senku, Tsukasa's full body, Tsukasa's looking a little too thin for me. Like, because when you see him in the manga, he's like buff, and all, like, even in stone mode, he is buff as shit. And yeah, why are you making Tsukasa look thin? I don't get it. And his arms are looking a little too. They're not looking buff, especially in the shoulder area. Yeah, it took me a second because it's at the 7 minute 57 second mark. You could see the shoulders. The shoulder, it doesn't look as good as it should. You know what? I'm gonna change my state. It's not the shoulder that's looking bad. It's more like the bicep tricep area here. It's looking a little too thin. But I might have to take back my statement on what I said about the level of detailing line work wise, because it's actually looking pretty good. It could use a little more, but yeah, the main problem is that the torso is looking a little too thin for me. It's supposed to be way wider than this. Like the way that you have Tsukasa looking right now, TMS, is he's looking like a gorilla, which is not what he's supposed to look like. Let's talk about the lines at the 8 minute 23 second mark, especially the male line. That mane is not big enough. That mane is too small. Like if you, because, and also it definitely needs more line work because the mane is supposed to go not only all the way around the lion's head, it's supposed to go all the way down to like the back, and it is way too short. It's way too short. It looks like the ears are in the wrong spot as well. It looks like, maybe it's because of the mane not being like poofy enough. It's really throwing me off. Also, the claws are supposed to be out. All of the lions are supposed to have their claws out, and none of them are out. So I don't know if this is a censorship thing or what. If it's censoring, why are you censoring claws? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. The lionesses, uh, they look. The faces just look so weird to me. Well, comparing it to what Boichi does, it looks so weird, and some of them are looking a little too muscular. Like the one on the far right, that's close, the one that's closest to Senku, looks, I don't know, it looks weird. Like the way the body's looking, it's looking bearish. I don't know if I'm the only one that's thinking that, but yeah, these lines are not looking good at all. I would, oh, it's so disappointing because Boichi's artwork is so beautiful, and I really wanted to see this come to life. If only Shaft was doing this. I'm sorry, TMS. If Shaft was adapting this, it would look so much better. It really would. Or fuck, even Studio Orange would do a way better job with the art. At least, in my opinion. God damn it! I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack this week is so fucking epic. This is so much better. Whoever's doing the music composition here, or music composition this week, please keep them TMS Entertainment. Keep them for the rest of this anime. It will be, the soundtrack's gonna be fucking fantastic. But I'm not sure how I feel about Tsukasa's voice. I don't know. It's just it sounds weird, but well, let's keep going and see how it ends up sounding. Let's see if I end up changing my mind anyway. That ass, though, at that 9 minute 30 second mark. I'm sorry, I have to just say it. That ass. Okay, I like Tsukasa's voice. It took a little bit, but it didn't take. Actually, it didn't take too long. But I like Tsukasa's voice. His Seiryu is perfect. But goddamn, the lack of line work in this hair is driving me nuts. But at least it's moving. It's not a fucking hair helmet. Oh my god, I have to. Taiju, whoever's doing that Seiryu for Taiju is doing a goddamn good job because motherfucker, he is annoying as hell, and he's supposed to be annoying as fucking hell, at least to me. He sounds exactly how I pictured him in my head. So, and I said it last week, but god damn it, I gotta give major props to that Seiryu. But why did you skip this, TMS Entertainment? It was supposed to be what Senku says. I suppose you're right. Although with muskets not having been reinvented yet, this guy is way too strong. That's what it was supposed to be. Like, why the fuck did you skip the shit about the muskets? Like, come on. So the 10 minute 12 second mark, we get to chapter 4's adaptation of the manga. Sad, like at the 10 minute 32-33 second mark, I'm kind of sad that Tsukasa doesn't have that hilarious evil expression on his face, but whatever. At least it's there. 11 minute 21 second mark, like right before it says Rice Taiju's going, he's great. The facial expression is just fucking wrong. But motherfucker, this is the back. We got the background here, and motherfucker, I can't stand Taiju. God damn it! I don't care what you tell me. I fucking hate Taiju, and like you guys you should understand why. That if like people don't hate Taiju because of a Seiryu, like with Asta because of a Seiryu, even though Taiju's doing the Seiryu's doing a fucking damn good job on this. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying he's fucking annoying. Taiju is goddamn annoying, just like Asta. But Asta is not fucking retarded like Taiju is. So like Asta's like in kind of like special sparkle status. But and also Asta kicks a fucking ton of ass too. I love that TMS decided to go into the commercial break right when Tsukasa is cutting up the lion as he's slicing the lion. Was a really good placement. Oh god. Okay, the 12 minute 44 second mark. The eyes are a 5 second mark. 45 second mark. When this is when Taiju is like, yeah, I am the simple-minded, or in the manga it's weak-minded, fool, and his eyes are supposed to be like bigger, and they're not, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Ooh, like a little bit after the 13-minute mark, I really love that we're seeing Senku, or not Senku, oh my god, Tsukasa hunting. And again, the character movement is just so fluid. Oh my god, it looks so good. Well, there goes Pumbaa. Holy shit, how Tsukasa got that fucking goose at the 13-minute 24-25 second mark. That was so fucking cool. Ooh, at the 13-minute, like 34 to 36 second mark, when this is when Tsukasa does the fishing. Oh my god, the movement is so beautiful. Oh my god, and the animation looks great. The art and the animation here looks really, really good. Minus like at the 13-minute 36 second mark, the fish don't have a lot of detail, but whatever. This is beautiful. This is so much better than last week. Okay, at the 13-minute 34-35 second mark, this is when Tsukasa's catching the fish. I just noticed this is how the water's positioned. It's way too high. I don't know why you're censoring Tsukasa's amazing fucking body. That's makes me really, really sad, especially since it's really well drawn. In the anime, I will give props to the animators for that. But again, the problem I'm having with Tsukasa's body is the trunk is trunk / torso way too thin. It's supposed to be a little bit wider than that. Oh god, if it was just a teeny bit wider, it'd be so perfect. Oh my god, that's disappointing as hell. This fish looks so goddamn awful. I can't get over it. It's because of the lack of line work. When we get that close up of the fish at the 14-minute like 2 second mark, oh my god, it looks so much better. The center one looks so freaking beautiful. Oh my god. The other fish are looking okay, but like the level of detailing in that center fish that's right in front of us is just so gorgeous. I'm sad we're not seeing a lot of Senku's like really cute facial expression, like his little demonic one that was supposed to be here when he's explaining about the smoking of the fish. I'm kind of sad that it's not here. And also what Tsukasa says at the 14-minute 13 second mark really proves my point on how fucking useless Tai. Well, he's not useless to an extent, like some other characters in series, but god damn it, like what Tsukasa says here: if Senku and I work together, we'll have or I'm gonna read the manga dialogue. Yeah, it's the same. With Senku and me working together, we'll be flushed with preserved food. Yeah, Taiju, you fucking see. More reasons to not like Taiju. Hey, Taiju like saving that person from under the rock? I'm looking in the manga to see if it's here, and it's not. Like, why are you doing that? Just to show off strength? Or no, here it is. Oh my god, there's a... Oh, it's just way further... No. This is a little bit different. No, when we see Tsukasa smash the stone, it's when he's killing somebody. Not this shit. Okay, I'm very confused why you're doing this TMS entertainment and not getting to the pop quiz. Okay, 15-minute 8 second mark is when we get back to the manga canon, but I'm thinking the reason why TMS decided to put this in here is like to like prop Tsukasa up to being like this great guy and this superhero and all that shit, and then when Tsukasa explains what he did when he killed the person, then there's going to be there's that contrast. I don't feel like it needed to be here though. I understand why TMS did it, but it doesn't need to be here. Okay, first of all, this proves why. This is another reason why this is when I really started to not like Taiju. When Taiju's just like, oh, just wait till Yuzuriha comes out. That next week is gonna really piss people off. Like really understand why I fucking hate Taiju. But at the 15-minute 31 second mark, like this is when Senku is saying, if only we could warp a few million years into the future, Big Oaf. He's supposed to go like this with his eye, and like Tsukasa's supposed to be like, what? Why is that not here? This is really, really making me sad. Like the way Tsukasa's looking at him is like, when just be like, it's wrong. It's driving me crazy. What the fuck? You skipped this part of Senku's dialogue? Really? Oh my god. Please don't tell me you're going woke right now, TMS. I really hope not by skipping this. What the line was supposed to be is, if only we could warp a few million years into the future, Big Oaf. Your unbelievably stupid answer turned the already lily white Tsukasa several shades paler. Like, why was this not here? It's not fair. Like, I wanted to see this animated. Ugh. And it's not supposed to be steel, that Tsukasa says. It's supposed to be iron. Not steel. What the fuck? Oh, Taiju's line is supposed to be, of course. Give me an example and I probably still won't understand. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this writing is just, like, pissing me off. Like, what the fuck? You mean lime? Was skipped. There it is! Thank God! This is at the 60-minute 5-second mark. This is the facial expression that, well, it was supposed to be more like that. Like less than a minute ago. But, oh, thank God. Thank God, at least we got one of Senku's comedic expressions here. And it's like, and the background here is so fucking perfect. Oh my God. But, hold on a second. Is it correct? The eyes are not looking right. They're supposed to be way around her. And like one is supposed to be smaller than the other. They're both the same size. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. But I love this background. My God, this is the background's great. Ah, there it goes. At the 16-minute 6-7 second mark, then we get one eye bigger than the other. Okay, it's there. At least it's there. Where's TSUKASA going? Like TSUKASA's like he's looking at like Taiju like, are you fucking retarded? I really wanted to see TSUKASA like turn pale. Like, what the fuck? That was such a missed opportunity. But oh my God, like, oh God, Taiju's such a fucking moron. I can't stand Taiju. He ain't like Special Sparkle like Arthur, at least from Fire Force. Is at least with Arthur has moments of brilliance. He does. Even though he is a fucking moron, he has moments of brilliance. And by the way, we're seeing Arthur in Fire Force today, and I'm so fucking excited because he's I would say he's my second favorite character after, of course, my husband of Benimaru. Why don't we have Senku's face at the far right of the frame at the 16-minute, like 49, 50-second mark during the explanation? Like, something that, an anime that's doing explanations really, really well, and actually, I would say they enhanced it, especially this past week, is what Doga is doing with Donbaru. And aka the workout one. Like, we got like some really cool stuff there. They actually enhanced it and made it look so fucking awesome and fun. And I was hoping that those kind of elements from Donbaru would be here too, because the explanations are fun. And I'm very sad that it's not here. It was supposed to be no, just 3. Didn't I say 3? Well, is that right? Guess my memory, bad memory is part of my weak mind. Like, why? Why did you not include that? Oh, never mind. It's here. Oh, it just took a minute. At the 18-minute 34-second mark, that's where we get to this. Why are we getting this sleeping scene at the 19-minute 3-second mark? Let's just get back to where we're supposed to go. And also, I'm really disappointed that we're not getting, the panels aren't matching. I will say this, granted, we've had a lot of stiff animation, but what Madhouse is doing right with Diamond Oasis Act 2, and yeah, even though the backgrounds are lacking in diversity, is that they're trying to at least match panel for panel. And I could appreciate them for that, but what TMS Entertainment's doing, I feel like they're trying to do what Doga's been doing with like helpful Fox Senko-san and with Donbaru, which is kind of expanding the lore a little bit, but it's just not working for me. Oh man, we're somewhat getting a little bit of backstory for TSUKASA, but we don't get the real story behind TSUKASA's motives until way later in the manga. I was so surprised by it, but damn, it at the same time I was like, damn, that was brilliant. The 19-minute 48-second mark, we're at the flashback for TSUKASA. I love the choice for this color palette. I'm glad they went with like a very black and white color palette for this flashback. And by they, I mean TMS Entertainment, because this is very, very sad what TSUKASA went through, like why he did what he can to become famous. Spoiler alert, but fuck it, I'll spoil it. Is because his sister was sick and he had to pay her medical bills and stuff. I love that the only thing, and yes, I know it mentions about the sister, but so not completely spoiler. But I love that at the 19-minute 53-second mark, when we see the shell, it's pink, and the rest of the scene is black and white, but the shell is pink, and it's like symbolizes that color in his life. Like that, maybe that hope kind of thing. And I'm very curious what you guys think, but I really like that. That's a nice touch, TMS. It wasn't supposed to be the Little Mermaid. It was supposed to be Tales of Mermaid Princesses, not the Little Mermaid. And I'm surprised you didn't get copyrighted for that, Dr. Stone from Disney. Disney is probably gonna come for your ass. It's supposed to be a mermaid princess, but whatever. I'm real, but I gotta say, I love the soundtrack for this part of the scene. It is, or part of this episode. It is gorgeous, and the symbolism that by utilizing the color palette like this, the symbolism is just so gorgeous. I love it. Really? Okay, so at the 20-minute 31 second mark, this is when Tsukasa punches the guy's. It's supposed to be only like the top part of his head off. He punches. It's like a clean sweep. Decapitation. What the shit? That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, actually, correction. It is. It is. It took me a second because the level of detailing it just wasn't there. But yeah, he did. It was the top half. But the thing is the way that Boichi angled this when we saw it, saw Tsukasa do it. It was just so much creepier. Oh my god, and um, and also the head is supposed to be like this. Senku, and it's not, and that's kind of bugging me a little bit. For the 20-minute 57-second mark, I love the darkness. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Wait a second. The 21-minute 23-second mark. No, that's not Trump. I was thinking is that Trump? Is that Trump? If that is Trump, that will make me so fucking happy. No, I got fooled. That was not Trump. I'm very sad that was not Trump. Because it took me a second. I was like, wait a minute, why would Trump be over there? No, Trump's like on the opposite side of the world. Like, no. I'm so. I got my hopes up for nothing. Damn it. I actually like the spot that we stopped at, which is near the end of chapter 4's adaptation. So what I'm hoping for next week is obviously we're probably gonna start at the very end of this episode. But that's what I'm hoping for. And then get in like right before the opening song, have the very final scene of this episode here, and then have that stare, and also have that stare down between Tsukasa and Senku, and then go into the opening song, and then go into the episode itself. Overall, writing wise, there were definitely some problems, like some dialogue was skipped, but and it didn't need to be skipped. We got like extra filler content that we didn't need, like with, and I understand again TMS was trying to build up Tsukasa, but it just didn't need to be here. The art and animation wise, there was a lot of good stuff this week. Like TMS did some really interesting things, and I really like it. But man, I'm not gonna lie, those lines look fucking awful. Tsukasa and the torso is just looking a little too thin for me. Also, Senku's facial expressions were not done all correctly, and also the lines on Senku's eyes are still completely wrong. And I feel like this is going to be like a Tanjiro's mark kind of situation where, like in Kimetsu no Yaiba, Tanjiro's mark, the mark on his forehead, has never been drawn correctly. I feel like we're getting this kind of situation here with the lines on above and under Senku's eyes. Also, like there were times where it wasn't the art / animation wasn't over the top like it needed to be, and also, I was very disappointed in the visual explanation. Yeah, it was beautiful, but it wasn't like, it didn't give you that fun vibe that that Boichi gives us in the manga with the art. So I'm kind of disappointed in that regard as well. But other than that, like the art and animation for the most part was pretty goddamn good. But what really stood out to me for me this week was the soundtrack. The soundtrack was so much better this week. Oh my god, it was beautiful. It was flowing beautifully. Keep this up, TMS. I want more of this soundtrack. And then in terms of voice acting, the Seiryu, as I said, the Seiryu of Taiju is just goddamn amazing. And also in terms of art and animation and writing, the fact that we didn't have like Senku, like, or not Senku, Tsukasa looking at Taiju with that, like the what, and grow pale because he couldn't believe how fucking retarded Taiju is. I hate that was really skipped, and also the line about that was skipped as well. That Senku says, but you guys are starting to understand why I can't stand Taiju. And Taiju Seiryu is doing a fucking good job of annoying the hell out of me, which is what Taiju is supposed to do. And if people get turned off by the Dr. Stone anime adaptation, or Dr. Stone anime because of Taiju Seiryu being annoying, like with Asta and Black Clover, then they're missing the fucking point of Taiju. Taiju's just annoying as fuck. So, and hopefully this episode proves that there's no bromance going on and that Taiju is just a fucking moron. He ain't no special sparkle. He's a goddamn moron. Anyway, very curious what you guys think. And also, I like Tsukasa's Seiryu. Tsukasa's Seiryu is amazing. I love it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this episode, and remind me to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Dr. Stone content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.